Hello everyone, I am Lakshya Sharma and I welcome you all to my new video on another interesting topic of how the upcoming state elections in next 4 to 5 years will shape and structure the political discourse of our country. Also, how the upcoming state election results can influence and change the party politics of our society and how ultimately they would influence and would bring a drastic change in our overall policy, scheme, program level implementation decision making by the government. If you like my deep level research on such interesting and exciting excitement level topics on our various political, social, historical aspects of our society, do share and like my videos. Also, please subscribe my channel to get the instant notification on your devices. And if you have any queries or questions, do ask them in my comment section. So let's begin our videos today. 2022-2024 was a year full of unexpected turns and journeys in the electoral field of our country, where every election was completely different from each other, and each election gave the surprise to many of the so-called poll pundits, our netas, election journalists, and various political analysts from both of right or left spectrum, giving the detailed analogy and a detailed presentation and their knowledge about the upcoming elections and how the one party would win the elections and how the main contender in the election system would lose these elections. But to all their surprise, nothing happened. So let's start step by step. For example, in 2024 general elections, BJP, who was hoping to get more than 400 plus seats on their own in Lok Sabha, was reduced to just 240 seats, even below the required majority mark of 272 and well below their 2019 performance of 303 seats. And they were now dependent on their other NDA allies partners to run the government in a soft manner. Now, if this was the end in the story, but here's the twist again. In the Haryana and in Maharashtra elections in Lok Sabha, the Congress performed in a very good manner, and along with its India alliance, they basically defeated the BJP in a very humiliating manner. So, analyzing the Congress performance at the Lok Sabha, many of the political analysts and many of the journalists were predicting a strong victory for the Congress party in both the Haryana and Maharashtra election. And they were also predicting a Congress government in both these states. But to the everyone's surprise again, the Congress party badly failed in both the states and was again defeated by the surprising manner by the BJP and its NDA allies. Even though the India alliance also won in Jharkhand and in Jammu and Kashmir, but these recent foreign assembly elections staged a recovery and a comeback of BJP on the electoral background and also proved its still dominant electoral position and its supremacy in election winning system. Now if we talk about some of the big elections lined up in these 4 to 5 years before the 2029 general elections that will bring a huge and drastic change in the overall electoral battling system in our country, here are some. Starting with the current election systems of Delhi and Bihar that will be concluded in 2025 only. Both Delhi and Bihar electoral battles are crucial and would decide the fate and the position and the future of various parties contesting these elections. Some of the national parties contesting both these elections are obviously BJP and Congress, but there are plenty of regional parties also which have a high stake in both these states. For example, the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, which is currently in the government, and especially in Bihar, there are various regional parties both in the NDA and in India alliance. For example, RJD, led by the Tejasvi Yadav ji, the JDU party, currently in Bihar government, led by the current Chief Minister Shri Nitish Kumar ji. Other parties like LJP, HAM, etc. The winning coalition in these states, either it be NDA or either it be India, will have a decisive edge to other crucial state elections of West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Assam, etc. that will be held in 2026. These 5 state elections will be very critical as in these elections, many of the national parties, from BJP to Congress to Left Alliance to various regional parties in their specific states, for example, like the LDF Alliance in Kerala, the DMK, AIADMK, such parties in Tamil Nadu, parties like TMC, a little reduced Left Alliance in Bengal, and various other parties like AGP, AIUDF in Assam also will contest these elections. Since in these states, the regional aspirations and the regional identities are very much strong, and also the regional parties in their respective states have a huge electoral position and a huge electoral performance in influencing the overall election results. So these state election results in 2026 would bring a completely reorganization and influence the overall national and the regional significance of the state level specific parties and their relevance also in the upcoming polarized electoral battles between the national parties, which are primarily BJP and Congress. As in many states like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, most of the electoral battle is now concentrated and is now mainly focused between the BJP and Congress only. But these state elections in 2026 will bring a huge influence and will redefine the state level politics and the relevance of regional parties also at the national and in the state level both. Then there are elections in 2027 and 2028 covering many important states such as UP, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Karnataka, Telangana, ranging from both north to south India, from west to northeast India, covering the entire country, which also showcase the diversity and the huge cultural challenges in our country. In all these elections, there would be a straight electoral battle between the various national parties such as BJP and Congress in states like MP, Rajasthan, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, UP. And also there are some of the regional parties also contesting in the specific states. For example, Aam Aadmi Party is a strong player in Punjab. The Samajwadi Party led by Shri Akhilesh Yadav ji is a very strong party in UP contesting against the BJP. So there would be a mixture of both the national and regional parties competing with each other to gain the power in various states. These key election battles would set the tone and the ground ready for the upcoming 2029 elections at the general level. These state elections would decide and produce an indicator and would justify the position and the electoral influence of the various parties ranging from the national to regional level on the electoral ground. And these state elections would also define and would also basically we can say would also prove the organizational capabilities, the ideological capabilities, the limitations, strengths and the weaknesses of these various parties in our electoral system. Also, these state level elections at various states would also help the voters to get the choice and would also help them to get the various types of choices and clear cut mind in which party is currently in a trend and which political party has its limitations and what are their weaknesses, what are their strengths, and would give a detailed type of political consciousness to our voters to decide on which party should they vote for their upcoming better future and which party can strengthen their issues, can bring a huge change in their lives and can talk on genuine issues like pollution, climate change, unemployment, inflation, etc. So we can say that the elections in our country, both at the national and at the regional level, are a very critical barometer and are a very critical litmus test for the smooth functioning and the smooth running on of our democratic system produced and implemented by our forefather freedom fighters through the successful implementation of our constitution values. And these elections justify and prove the very much deep rooted constitutional values of our forefathers in the freedom struggle. If you like my videos, guys, do support me as I need your support at each and every level. And I will be bringing such detailed videos on various interesting topics of our historical, social and political aspects. So do please support my channel and please subscribe my channel also so that you can get easy access and easy notifications on such detailed and such informative videos. Thank you everyone for being a patient listener.